Yeah, all of them have like their own gimmick. It's very neat. Shoot. And you get to a certain point where, pretty recently I fought one of the bosses, and they had this gimmick where they spun a wheel every time they attacked, and there was just some random effect that happened, and it was just a pretty fun boss. Alright, not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to get it to... Hold on. Not really. Oh, I know what to do. I think. Maybe. No, I think I can fly across that gap, so I need to get it over here. Well, let's see when I crawl over here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, again, with most of the missions, each mission is just really fun. You get through it. Some of them are shorter, some of them are obviously longer, but they're all just really fun to do. Very neat, very nice. But yeah. Back where I was in the story, you get to chapter 4 now, I believe. In chapter 4, you meet the... You get to the point where I mentioned that Maki joins you. Maki joins you for just a little bit. Oh wait, I can... Well, first I'm just gonna move this to block thing, because I think I've solved the puzzle, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it should work just fine. Oh wait, no, fudge. I needed to use that. Well, back into the corner you go. Okay, wait, first I need to move this out of the way. Back to the story. Let's go with Chapter 4. Chapter 4, you start out, the queen has been attacked. The queen is like... she finally explains, pretty sure, why she's doing this. And it's because, well, her mother, the previous queen, is sick or something, and she needs to be... Well, she does. The current queen doesn't want to be queen because she doesn't think she's good at her job. She doesn't think she's doing the greatest things. Oh my god, why? But she eventually... No. Maybe I can freeze this as well. Freeze another one. Does that make the other one disappear? I think it does. Yep. Okay. Alright, well, Chapter 4, you are going to go toward the Wasp Kingdom because, well, they stole your stuff, and you want to get that back. So, you head over to the far grasslands, and that's where Kabu starts being weird. He's like, "Oh, we're going to go through the, this big area, where his previous party members, or his previous party members were, well, attacked and dead. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna move it a little bit more. Oh, well then. Alright, that works. Yeah. Kabu's being really weird. He wasn't really weird before. Only Vi and Leaf were like weird about things. But Kabu's being really weird, and he's like, "Well, this is the place where his people have died. Well, not his people, but his party members have died before when he was trying to get to the Ant Kingdom because they were traveling in a party of 3. His mentor, him, and his like brother, and then they both died because he was Kabu was only an amateur explorer. The other 2 were more experienced, but something called the Beast attacked them. And the Beast, well, is just a giant centipede thing. And, well, another difficult fight. But this okay. It was just a mid-boss at this point in the game, but it was still another difficult enemy you had to fight. And then Kabu wanted to defeat this beast because, well, it killed his family, basically. And everyone's like, "Kabu, why'd you do that? You made us fight this big thing, and we did not want to because it was big and scary." And Kabu's like, "Well, sorry everyone, but I just had to because it did a thing." And they forgive him because, well, they're all in the party that's like, "I would have done the same thing if you 2 were dead," or you 2 being Leaf and Kabu, because Vi says this, and Leaf is like, "Yeah, I'd probably done the same too," because he's edgy. Oh, I have to fly a different direction. Ah! Yeah, and Kabu defeats the beast, you defeat the beast, and it's all good because, well, you did it together as a team, and you get to the Wasp Kingdom, and then there you do another sneak mission, basically. You get through the internals, and you get to the last area. You fight General Ultimax, which you saw mentioned in when I was collecting badges, and then died. Oh wait, maybe... Right, no, I didn't freeze the thing. That's what happened this time, I think, maybe. I'm not sure if this is how you solve the puzzle. I might be stuck here for a bit. But yeah, you get through Chapter 4, kind of like that. You find the Queen, and you find out the Wasp Queen. You're like, "Wait, you're trapped?" And she's like, yeah, I am. It's not fun." And you're like, "Well, we'll help you then." And she's like, "Please do, because the Wasp King is false, and he does not deserve to be here." Can't leave. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'm gonna pause. Because I need to just get my ideas straight. Because I'm still trying to explain the 5th chapter. Well, the 5th chapter just ended. And then you're like, well, and you, at that point you find out, oh, the Wasp King isn't here. He probably attacked the Ant Kingdom again. And you go back to the Ant Kingdom. The Ant Kingdom was indeed attacked, and I think this is actually the point where the Queen explains why she's trying to get to the everlasting sapling. Not in Chapter 4. Chapter 5. And then you find out also, well, we can't do this alone. We have to go recruit the Termite Kingdom, because the Termite Kingdom will actually help us a little bit with attacking the Wasp King. Meanwhile, the Wasp King has been going to the Giant Slayer, which is the place we're at now, to try and get to wherever the everlasting sapling was. And so Queen's like, let's get to the Termite Kingdom so they can help us out. And the Termite Kingdom has not had contact with the Ant Kingdom because they're racists, or there's something that happened between them. I don't really remember what that was. I'm not sure if they explained it. I don't remember. Either way, you have to go through the Forsaken Lands, which is a big foggy area. Could remind you of like the Lost Forest from Legend of Zelda. This game in general pulls a lot of like inspiration from many games, and for that reason, it makes you feel nostalgic. And this is also a new game, and it's really cool. I like that about this game. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of praises, but I'm also just trying to get through the story, so I can finally just get through the rest of it. Oh boy. Either way, since I'm done with that puzzle, oh gosh, there's another one. Oh no. No, let's just fight this thing so I can explain the story without having to think too much. But yeah, that's how Chapter 6 starts. Chapter 6, you get the Forsaken Lands, you lose yourself because you don't know where you're going. I got lost and I tried to make a map of it, but some of the areas reconnected to previous areas in the Forsaken Lands, and it was like, oh my gosh, where I'm supposed to go. But eventually you get to the Termite Kingdom, and termites are like, Termite King and Queen are like, no, we're not going to help you because you guys didn't help us, or something like that. And the Ant Queen's like, well, I'm sorry about that for things past, but I really need your help right now. But they're like, no. Oh, actually, you know what? This is what you're going to do. You're going to go into the Colosseum and fight for your pride. And the Ant Queen's like, turns to our team, which is called Team Snakemouth, because we finally did the Snakemouth Den part, and everyone's like, oh, let's just call you Team Snakemouth because you did the thing. Yeah, and that's what you're called for the rest of the game, and they keep nodding to the fact that it's like, we're called Team Snakemouth because we did that thing. It's like, I wish we could have chosen a name. Nope, this is Team Snakemouth. It's a perfect name. It could have been better, but that's kind of just the joke. Either way, you head over to the Colosseum. Oh, right, in Chapter 2, I forgot to mention, Mothava and Zasp first show up, and Mothava's like, I want to get the next ancient part, and she tries to get in your way with Zasp, and you beat them up, like heavily, and then she's like, I hate you guys. And she comes back in the Termite Kingdom because she's like a big celebrity there, and she and Zasp have been like a good team there, and like they've done the Colosseum multiple times. She has sung for them because she's a singer. I might have mentioned that. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, you get to that point, and she's like, I'm gonna beat you up for what you did in the part way back then. Everyone in this Team Snakemouth is like, no, but it was a difficult fight. I had to grind some money to get some items. At some point, I just needed items to get through some of the bosses because they're just difficult. But yeah, you get through that part, and the Termite King and Queen are like, well, the Termite King really, because the Termite Queen was like, okay, yeah, you did that in the past. What's past is past. Whatever, dudes. You go ahead, do your thing. And the Termite King's like being a butt about it because it's like, well, they didn't do a thing earlier in life, and well, Termite Queen's like, dude, Stop! Stop doing that. This Tournament King's a being a butt. So that's why we had to put the Coliseum. But we proven our worth, and then they show us their cool submarine, and everyone's like, can that thing really go underwater? What if it breaks? It's not gonna break. What if it breaks, though? It's not gonna. And that's how I feel talking to some customers that I've had in the past. Customers. Whatever. Either way, you get to at that point you can get to a couple of areas that you haven't been to before. You could have gone to one area earlier in the game, but then the Wasp Kingdom just messed everything up in the Ant Kingdom during Chapter 6, and I was like, I want to do a thing to go to Metal Island, but I couldn't because of that. So I was just kind of screwed. Oh, I need to use that to get up there, probably to then get up there, then here. Okay. I'm gonna assume that I need to get this or to that part. Alright. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, I can just boom. Oh, what I don't want to do is that. Yeah, chapter. Then you get to Metal Island. You can do some optional stuff. Metal Island is completely optional, but there's some cool stuff on that place. But what you're supposed to do is go to the Rubber Prison, which is a big tire. It's funny. It's just a tire, and like this, where the Ant Kingdom kept all their prisoners. And you if you did a side quest earlier in the game, you find two of the side characters just there because they were being fake explorers, and I think that's a really neat nod. You also find some of the like bandits in there from the bandit hideout, and it's like some just those reoccurring enemies, and you're like, ha, that's funny because they're bandits and they're in the prison. But the prison has been taken over by the wasps because, well, the wasps are messing everything up. So you get through you have to get through the prison, and at the end of the prison, you see the Wasp King breaking down the door entrance to the Giant Slayer and where the Everlasting Sapling. I've mentioned this before. You know what this is. I've been talking for like hours on end at this point. But yeah, you get to these parts. Is there a slowdown? No, there's no slowdown. It's just weird. No, wait, no, I need this enemy to be frozen. Hold on. I need to just flee. Chapter 6 ends at that point, but if I didn't mention this before, in Chapter 5, you met General Ultimax, which I mentioned before, but this time, he's just in a tank. And you're like, oh, what the heck is that? Is that a thing that can happen? General Ultimax like, yeah, I have a tank. And you beat the guy up, but in Chapter 5 he was just a big wuss. Because, well, he just wasn't good at what he did. He kind of sucked. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to fly over to that. But yeah, he wasn't very good at what he does because, he had like two partners in Chapter 5. Well, two other people that he fought with in Chapter 5. But not so in Chapter 6. He was just a giant tank, and he's like, I'm all powerful because I have a tank. And it's like, we beat you up before though, but I have a tank now. And you beat up the tank, and he goes back to his old kind of scared form, and it's kind of a neat nod to how like he's still just a giant wuss, can't really do anything. It's just fun. Excuse me, how is this powered? How do we do that? Oh, I knocked my controller against the thing. But yeah. Oh, Roach. Roach statue. Yeah, you fight General Ultimax again, it's really neat. I'm really bad at explaining, but either way, I'm just telling you through the story because I clearly did not play through it as a recording, so this is just one of my talk points. Oh boy, but finally, yeah, we're here. We're where I began, anyway, and then you saw what happened after that. And yeah, Halter be impaled. No way. Roaches? Wow, cool. Yeah, that was my whole summary of Bug Fables, except done very, very poorly. Yeah, it is. Silence, you have spoken too much. Sorry, Elder. Come with that crook! No, the Wasp King has nothing to do with us. Allow me to explain. Eventful generation, gardening sapling. So many would come for it in just one day. That Wasp King you're talking about snuck past us while we dealt with his troops. He used them like pawns, not caring about their lives at all. Kind of how the Queen acted in the beginning, but then she got better. Disgusting! How can you treat his loyal followers like that? Same with Queen did. Montva, you also kind of do that with Zasp. Not gonna lie. Zasp is a simp though, so it doesn't really matter. He's not a bad simp. He's really cool about it. Zasp is a good character. Montva is a good quote-unquote character. Yeah. Sorry I'm not reading through these, I'm just talking over him. But that's because I do what I want. I'm doing what I want. Wait a minute, I should probably get some things done today. I haven't eaten all day. Huh. Well, I've been recording for a while, so might as well get to that once I finish this story. She entrusted her dream to me. I have fulfilled it. Land teamed with explorers searching for the ultimate treasure. She would be proud of me. She deserves to rest. How dare you spin your words as noble? That sapling was sacred. Elder, if they destroy it, what will be of us? Our life's purpose? That crook may be mad, but he wouldn't desecrate our treasure like you. Wait, I wasn't reading the story. What happened? You won't pass. Oh, well, just have to not know, Vi. This is not the way to solve this. You are blinded by their devotion. Understandable. Alexander, Queen, we will support you. We must plead our case once more. Oh, we're trying to destroy the sapling because it's been causing strife. Or you could just say it don't exist anymore, not destroy it. I don't know what's this, people. But yeah, there's a thing here. Oh my gosh, is there a lift that leads us? Oh, that's great. That is actually great. It does lead us back to where we're supposed to go. Or lead us back down. There's lots of shortcuts in this game. I love it so much. Either way, I think that's gonna be it for my recording for now. I'm probably gonna play this game a little bit more later, and I might record through there then. But yeah, that's it for now. I love how these first few are just gonna be just me rambling about the story. It's so bad, but I hope you've enjoyed my quality return to content for whenever I'm bored during now. I'll probably keep doing this for as long as I'm playing games. I hope I can keep doing this. Anyway, actually, you know what? One thing I want to mention before I finish this recording session. I felt the need to do this again because some random person commented on my video, and the comment was very, very simple. Who dare dislike? You should have more subscribers. And I don't know who this person is. I don't think I've actually met them in person, but whoever you are, thank you. I'm not gonna call them out, specifically mention their channel because, well, I took a look at it and they don't really have much going on there unless they do want publicity. In that case, if this person's watching this video, let me know if you do want publicity. I have, like, at this point, this is gonna, if anything ever blows up, this is gonna date this incredibly, but I have like 14 subscribers. I am golden. I reached double digits, man, at some point when I was, like, younger. Beside the point. But yeah, dude, or dudette, or whatever, you have inspired me greatly because I can just do this. I talk to myself fine enough, so if I just talk to myself while recording it, why not? I mean, I can. It's not gonna be a detriment to my life, really. I can just kind of do this kind of thing, so thank you for commenting on my video and telling me I need more subscribers. Yeah, thanks. And thanks to you, to the people, to just feel like tuning in to my mindless ramblings. I wonder what I'm gonna talk about next time when I record. Who knows? It might be something random. I might try to get someone, one of my friends on, just for fun, so they can poke fun at me. Or I'll just do this during whenever I have classes again. Either way, this is going to be fun. I hope it's going to be fun. I enjoy just speaking hours on end, just doing nothing. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my really slow playthrough of this game while I just keep talking and talking, because I'm not used to that anymore, because I did playthroughs earlier, as you can enjoy the cringe that was my earlier playthroughs. I did Paper Mario halfway. It's beautiful. Every time I try to do well, I think I only tried to do Paper Mario once, but I did Paper Mario halfway. I might try to do Paper Mario and Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, Super Paper Mario, like all those nostalgic games. I might try to do those later in my life, but that's only when I feel nostalgic again, really. Because I just recently played through these games, and I'm playing through this game right now. I'm gonna play Xenoblade, which is a nostalgic game, but also it has some extra content, which I hope to also go through. But yeah. Either way, I hope you enjoyed everything. This is a very long outro. I just wanted to mention that one guy, or girl, or whatever. I hate turn times. It's so weird. That's a topic I will get into probably later, and I'll probably receive a lot of flack about it. Either way, hope you've enjoyed everything that I've done. I will continue whatever this is some other point in time, whenever I feel like turning this on again. To be honest, I might not even record the rest of Bug Fables, but I hope you've enjoyed this. I might record Bug Fables again. But it really depends. So, either way, I should stop now. I've been rambling on this one still screen for a minute. Let me just move vinyl again. There we go. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, bye for now.